Quarter one in real estate was a dumpster fire this year. Why do I have reason to have a lot of hope? Stay tuned, I'm going to share it with you. Today, I want to have just a little bit of just transparency. I've been doing a lot of talking with real estate team leaders, brokers across Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland, West Virginia, and even beyond. The thing that I know to be true is that there is this unspoken thing simmering below the surface about how the first quarter of the year, even the first half of the year in real estate, was really bad. It was a really bad year. And there are some folks that are talking about this honestly, but I think the truth of the matter is that most folks are kind of glossing over it, right? Because it's the social media thing, it's the cool social media thing to do. Everybody talks about how amazing things are, and then, they're just unstoppable. And look, guys, you're not alone. The first half of 2023 has been very, very difficult, to say the least. There was a quote that I heard today, and I wanted to share it with you and give sort of another background metaphor that I think helps us understand where we're at, where we're going. The quote I heard today, I'm going to pull this. He said, during a downturn, returns are muted. Returns unlike our time investment. Your actions today will yield disproportionate returns when the market picks up. Let me say that again. During a downturn, returns are muted. Your actions today will yield disproportionate returns when the market picks up. Now, this actually was right in line with something else I had heard recently. I tell folks I tend to understand the world through metaphors. It's just how my mind works. And so somebody was talking about the real estate market in a metaphor of like fish in a pond and fishing boats looking for them. The 2019, 2020, 2021, 22 even, they were saying like it was a pond that had 10 fish and 10 fishing boats. There was enough for everybody to eat. Nobody went hungry. It wasn't a difficult market. We then slid into what we have now, and I think we're just kind of coming out of it at this point, is the second phase, which is not very many fish. There's like 6 fish in the pond, and still 10 fishing boats, all trying to go after those 6 fish. Somebody's not going to eat. Somebody's going to go hungry. The third phase and that's kind of a 4-phase cycle. This is a cycle that real estate goes through. The third phase is you end up having still 6 fish, but you end up having 6 fishing boats. Some of the fishing boats decide to pack up and move on to other waters. So you've got 6 fish, 6 fishing boats. Proportionally, the folks that are able to weather that second phase that we're kind of coming out of at this point, the folks that are able to weather that are going to have proportionally, right, the same market share as what they had even maybe before. But here's the best part, and this is why I have so much hope and excitement for what's coming, is the fourth phase of this is that there are 10 fish and still 6 fishing boats. So that's the cycle, is that you have enough for everybody, kind of this boom period. Then it's a little bit of a bust period. You have not enough to go around. Then you have kind of the flushing out of some of the agents that weren't able to make the pivot. And then the last phase is the business comes back and there's just fewer agents to do the business. So it really is a boom period. Guys, we're not that far away from that. So keep that in mind. I think a lot of times we as humans, we tend to think that the status quo, the thing that we're in right now, is the forever, that this is what it's going to be forevermore. And the truth is that that's just not right? This is a cycle, guys. And so once you recognize that it's a cycle, you realize that you just kind of have to push through some of the crappy times in order to get back to great profitability and great market. So guys, keep your head up out there. If there's anything I can do to help you guys, really focus in your business, start fine-tuning, again, putting in that effort now that's going to yield the disproportionate results soon. If there's anything I can do to help you guys, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to meet up with you in person for coffee or over Zoom. That works too. And I hope you guys are well. Thanks so much.